For my mini lesson presentation, I will be teaching first graders the math skill of teaching how to see 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, and 10 less using place value blocks. The idea for this instruction, this presentation came this last week. I taught my first graders who I long-term sub for this skill, and I did not use all of these strategies, but I can see how they would have been really useful for them. Especially some of those more hands-on learners who just needed a little bit more. So for my content, my strategy, it's a whole group instruction and presentation. And my goal, my strategy is to have them visualize, see what we're working on. We'll watch the practice video from the textbook online. That's just kind of this video that our curriculum uses called Envision, and they give kind of a preview just to kind of get them thinking about what we're going to be doing. Then I'm going to have them get out their place value blocks, and we're just going to like practice a few. Show me how we could find 1 more than 25. And then we're going to do a few more numbers, and I have those listed there. Just getting that idea to see it, just visualizing. And then I'm going to have them get out their whiteboards, and we will draw these place value blocks. Just another strategy to see it instead of having the hands-on, but actually getting to like cross out the place value blocks sometimes helps, or to move the 10 over. Just another strategy, another learning style. And then the process, we're going to do 3 math rotations. We're going to try to have those at 12 minutes each, because with first grade they just need a little bit more transition time, I'm learning. So we'll have a worksheet with the practice of the place value blocks to show value, so that'll be 1 station. And then another group will be doing place value blocks to show, they'll actually be using the place value blocks with a partner, and they're going to show the 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, and 10 less on a worksheet together. So that's a partner grouping, kind of getting somebody that you can talk to, see if that helps to talk it out. And then I'll have a group that meets with me while they're rotating, and we will work through some problems. I will present the problem, and then they will have a whiteboard, and we'll do kind of a showdown. So I'll give them a certain amount of time to figure it, and then we'll kind of see what answers they come up with. And then we can talk about just what they're missing, like maybe finding the hole or seeing where it's like confusing them. And then finally, the product. My strategy is going to be choice folders. So they may either do write it, solve it, or do it. In the write it, they'll have a worksheet in there, and 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, and 10 less, and they can just show that. There are some students that I'm finding in my class, some of my first graders, they just really are visual. They're not even visual. They just see it in their head, and they didn't need the place value blocks, or they didn't need to like do it with the place value blocks. They could just see it in the worksheet, how to do that. So that would be an option. The students can also solve it, and I'll place 4 problem cards around the room, and they can take a piece of paper and walk around, fold it in fourths, and then walk around and put the answer to each one. They could go around the room or do it. Students may choose to meet with the teacher, and we will work 4 problems together on the whiteboard. So if they just don't feel like they have the confidence and they're not ready, and they want me to kind of watch them do that, that will be an option for them as well. And I think this will really help the visual learners, and then the more hands-on learners, and then those that are kind of mental math, doing it in their head, to show me. So I think this will work well. I think it gives plenty of opportunity for practice.